In a massive escalation in the Middle East, Israel has carried out a military operation against Iran last Thursday night, terming it as pre-emptive strikes on its nuclear facilities. Calling it as Operation Rising Lion, the aim was to target Iran's nuclear program at its source before it could respond.
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival.
Iran later confirmed the Revolutionary Guard Chief Hossein Salami, Armed Forces Chief Mohammad Bagheri, and 2 senior nuclear scientists were killed. Israel called this a decapitation strike, removing leaders as well as equipment. Israel has frequently pointed out that Tehran's nuclear program to be a threat in the region. So how did IDF conduct such a targeted attack? For months, Mossad agents were keeping an eye on every radar and missile battery that protects Iran's enrichment plants. They slipped malware into air defense computers, jammed early warning radars, and hid explosives on missile assembly lines near Isfahan. The Mossad spy agency built a secret explosive drone base in Iran for this morning's operation, an Israeli security source reveals. The drones were used to strike ballistic missile launchers at a base near Tehran, preventing Iran from firing projectiles at Israel as this morning's strikes begins. Additionally, a Mossad commando team deployed guided weapon systems to central Iran, close to Iranian air defense sites. The weapons struck the air defense sites, preventing them from targeting Israeli fighter jets. 200 Israeli fighter jets flew a curved path through Jordan and Iraq to avoid the Iranian radar. Tanker planes topped them up with fuel in midair. Once in range, the jets released 330 precision weapons. Many were standoff missiles that can hit from more than 100 kilometers away, so the aircraft never had to cross Iran's heaviest air defenses. One missile wave struck Natanz, Iran's main uranium enrichment center, where thousands of centrifuges spin uranium gas. Other strikes hit radar stations, missile factories, and a command bunker in Tehran. Minutes after the last jet landed, Israel closed every West Bank checkpoint and raised a nationwide alert. Iran halted flights at their airport and sent more than 100 Shahed drones towards Israel, and most were shot down. The name Rising Lion recalls Israel's 1967 six-day war plan: strike first and strike hard so the enemy has no time to react. This time the plan added stealth jets, cyber hacks, and satellite guidance for extra surprise. The UN Security Council held an emergency meeting, and the United States said it did not join the attack but moved its staff away from high-risk sites.
This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons.
Prime Minister Netanyahu said strikes will go on until Iran's nuclear threat is gone. Iran's supreme leader promised harsh revenge. Analysts now expect more drone and missile clashes and fresh flare-ups from Lebanon to Yemen. We will keep tracking the story. Stay tuned to Mint.